What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Upcheck Gaming back at it again. Thank you for coming back as always. Got some Guilty Gear going in the background. Scrub life. It's actually a rank match, so enjoy. Close matches, fun. But my man Jabari, man, if you don't know who Jabari is, you know, he a light-skinned brother. Nah, let me stop. Nah, man, he a cool dude, man. We in the online arcade together. He has his own crew. He's a PlayStation guy. You know, so his channel and all that is pretty dope. I'll link it in the description sometime. You know, if you don't see it at first, check back, it'll be there. But my whole thing is, he made this video last week about how the Xbox version of Dragon Ball Fighterz is not going to do too well. And he had it's actually like, I think it was like a stream. You know, he does like these the monologue things that he do, and I listened to a little bit of it, and I wasn't really feeling it though. I don't really think he understands the magnitude of Dragon Ball Fighterz. It's literally on another level from the hype basis alone. So I have a few points. So he said that fighters don't do traditionally well on the Xbox One, and he used Tekken. Look, Tekken is a niche game inside of a niche genre. Fighters are niche. Everybody's not gonna like Tekken, bro. And I don't know where he got the numbers from. I'm pretty sure he's using VG charts, which has been made to be unreliable. It's just the estimate. It's not the exact number. So, but anyway, I'm not really in here for that, but he used VG charts and saying I think Xbox only did like 91,000 or something like that, and I'm just like, it's Tekken. Like, you know, everybody doesn't like Tekken. Like, in all honesty, if I didn't get Tekken for free, I probably wouldn't even have it. Being honest, the game to me is just not as fun as the other fighters that are out there, and excuse me, and that's not discrediting the people who like Tekken or whatever, but it's just not, it doesn't hold any weight to me. And I feel like it's like that to a lot of people. You have to be like a long time Tekken fan to actually enjoy Tekken, in my opinion. You know, because my boy Dre, he has got Tekken, and he already said it's dead. And we don't play Tekken like that. And Tekken 7 is not even a bad game. But to use that as an example didn't really make any sense it just come from me. Didn't really make any sense to use Tekken, a niche game, inside of a niche genre. Makes no sense. So his next point was, Arc System Works games, they wouldn't do well on Xbox. And I agree with that. But you know what? You know what's not happening though? They're not getting Guilty Gear, and they're not getting Blaze Blue. So now I would say if these games were going to Xbox, then I'm like, you know what? Man, that shit ain't gonna sell over there, man. Cause that shit don't sell on PlayStation like that. It don't sell. You know how hard it is to find a game in Blaze Blue? Or Blaze Blue, or however you want to call it. You know how it is. You know how hard it is to find a ranked match in that? Do you know how hard it is to find a ranked match in Guilty Gear sometimes? Now Rev 2 is up a little. But before Rev 2 came out, man, you couldn't find nobody on this mod, man. Just being real. So again, I agree if they were getting those type of games, but they're not. They're not getting Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue. They're not getting those games, because again, that's a niche. Those are niche games inside of a niche genre. They're at the bottom of the totem pole. No matter how good the game is, as far as popularity, they're at the bottom. Numbers don't lie. Now, do they sell enough to keep making the games? Yeah. And I'm not knocking. I mean, Guilty Gear is a beautiful game. to me, right now, it's my favorite game to play as of right now. You know, but as far as somebody like, just in general, like man, like Blaze Blue, because they are intimidated by how hard the game is. Just like I was at first, especially Blaze Blue. The game is brutal. It's literally brutal, man. Like, and if I didn't have the mental fortitude to want to actually learn the game, I would have been dropped it. Dude. Like, so, like I said, I get the point. Oh, Arc System, they wouldn't do well. I get that. So now he's using Xenoverse, and I'm like, oh, here we go. So he said Xenoverse didn't even break 1 million on Xbox. And I'm like, what are you using? You're probably using VG charts again. I'm saying you're probably using VG charts again. And so I'm not going to go there again. But Xenoverse as a whole sold. And it wasn't even a traditional fighter. It was an arena fighter that lets you create your own player. And still the moves of some of the most popular Dragon Ball characters in there. You could use them on your character and make your character unique. Everybody wasn't feeling that. But it still sold more than Street Fighter V. It still sold more than Street Fighter V. I don't even think Marvel was going to do Xenoverse 2 numbers. I don't think it's going to touch that. So you're underestimating Dragon Ball as a whole. I think you're really underestimating Dragon Ball as a whole. So now, because I'm in the Xenoverse community because I play the game, and I know, like, why do you think they have Afro and Rhyme Style at the forefront at Bandai Namco right now? Now, if you don't know who those guys are, go look them up. Afro Senju and Rhyme Style, and go look at their numbers on YouTube, and you see why they have them at the forefront. For Dragon Ball Fighters. They're going to bring a ton of people over there. And to my last point, Arc System games are hard, this and that. Nah, not this one. It's been stated over and over and over again from the people that are there that the game is not as hard as a Blaze Blue or a Guilty Gear. It's been stated there. And another thing is, you're underestimating the Dragon Ball name. The Dragon Ball name is just, Goku is like Mario. Whether you want to believe that or not, it's pretty much the same thing. And over the last couple of years, between movies, games, and redoing a show with new episodes and stuff like that with Super, like Dragon Ball is on the incline, man. They're going up. And you match that with Arc System Works, who knows how to make a fighting game, and make it balanced and make it fun and make it beautiful. Bro, it's going to sell on every damn console. And I'm telling you now, and I know my boy Deshaun going to get hyped about this, if it goes to the Switch, that's game over. It's going to sell more on the Switch than any other console. These are facts. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. Do you agree with me? Do you feel like Dragon Ball Fighters won't sell more than Street Fighter V and Marvel? I kind of feel like it will. I think it's going to blow it out the water. And I also think it will have more interest next year at EVO than any other game. But that's just my opinion. But this is your boy Upchuck Gaming. We game here. FGC, the online arcade. And I get you guys next time, man. You guys have a good day. I'm out.